Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to play devil's advocate because yes, 0% financing is here. It's available. There's a massive caveat with it that you have to get full self-driving, but I wanted to kind of explain what the offer is to everybody that's a little bit confused, how there's actually a hidden offer within this offer at a decent rate as well if you want this as particular term to get the lowest monthly payment. And on top of that, let's compare it. Let's compare it against all the different financing deals that have happened in the past few months to really see, is this a better deal or not? Or is it better yet just to keep waiting? Or was the deal better in the past? I'm speaking specifically like the other interest rate offers that were in the past as well. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics. Plus we found a bunch of different Model 3s that are really, really well discounted price that I think are going to be the best deal yet. So we're going to drop that spreadsheet, of course, in the live stream chat so you can take a look at it. But we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there, and even schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation and how to get the best deal. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. So in case you missed it, 0% financing is available through Tesla for the Model 3 or the Model Y. And the biggest caveat here is that you have to purchase full self-driving with the deal. So you have to pay that $8,000 with it. So if you're looking at a Model 3 or Model Y, you've got to check this full self-driving box to add on that $8,000 option within the deal to get that promotional rate. And a lot of people might have missed this, and this was actually a better deal yesterday, but 0% is up to 72 months as long as you've put down the right down payment, because you do have to put the right down payment as well to be able to get there to that 15%. I think it's like 15% down to get there, but maybe not. Maybe did they change this already? It seems like it's not triggering the 0%. Did they already change the offer for? Okay, so there we go. So now it's, for some reason, mine was bugged out. And so yeah, 72 months, $7,000 down payment. You have to put like you have to put 15% in order to get that offer. And yesterday it was a little bit bugged, but now it's not actually, because at 84 months you can get 1.99% financing, which I would say that's a pretty decent deal as well. If you put down the required 15%, you can see if you do anything lower, the rate actually goes up to, or should go up to 2.99, which is still a decent APR rate at 84 months. I mean, it's not too shabby at all for being an 84-month term. It seems like my website is really bugged for sure, but either way, you do have to put the right amount of down payment to get that 1.99% offer. And so what I wanted to do here is I wanted to take a look at all the different deals and APR interest rates that have happened in the past, because as you know, there were other offers in the past for Tesla vehicles. More specifically, there was Model Y at 0.99 for I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. And then there was 1.99 very recently for the Model 3 and the Model Y. And I wanted to compare each and every scenario against each other to see which deal is actually the best out there. And so here it is quickly on the screen, and then we can kind of run through it, how this is actually charted out. So you can see the deal or the promotional offer rate at the top. So right now we've got 0%, or you could do 5.29% if you don't get full self-driving. Then before, there was 1.99% on the Model 3 and the Model Y, and the old Model Y deal was 0.99 with nothing, no strings attached. It was just 0.99, and you could go and sign up for it. But there's a lot of things that are happening right now, and I want to chart it all out, because yes, with the current offer to get 0%, you have to pay the $8,000 full self-driving, but there's the $7,500 federal tax rate that is the same on all different 4 of these scenarios. But right now there's inventory discounts anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 off on Model 3s and Model Ys. Just found a bunch of them. You can see I put them on my list, but I didn't put the links yet because I know a lot of people have access to this right already. But I'm gonna post this spreadsheet so you can get access to the best deals that I find in the live stream comments. If we get to 11 likes, we're at 6 right now, and then of course I'll post these Model 3 long range real world drives that are brand new that have almost a $3,000 discount. And of course, all of these deals, the best part is that you can stack it with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra $1,000 off, and also stack it with a military program to get another $1,000 off as well. And those all stack together if you're interested in getting a deal on all of those. But taking a look at this, we can see if we go back to the handy dandy spreadsheet, we can see, so right now in the current scenario at 0%, there is $3,500 inventory discounts anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000. And on top of that, there's a $1,000 referral code that stacks on top of that. So the adjusted price of a vehicle now, an average price of a Model 3 or Model Y, is around $44,000. Before or right now, also, you could not get full self-driving, and then you can see you can still get the inventory discounts and the referral code. But in the 1.99 era, there was only the referral discount. Yes, there was demo discounted vehicles with like a couple $1,000s off, but we're not going to compare apples to not rotten apples, but different types of apples. We're going to compare it to new vehicles and new vehicles only. And then during the old Model Y deal at 0.99%, there wasn't inventory discounts on new vehicles, and there was not a Tesla referral code discount as well. So hopefully my math makes sense here, and please check me if I'm wrong and comment down below or in the live stream if this doesn't make any sense here. But what I wanted to see, I wanted to compare the deal that is currently now. Is it better or is it worse than the deals in the past? Because yes, 0% is a fantastic financing rate, but we want to play devil's advocate as well and really make sure to see, is it really a good deal or not? Or is it just kind of a sleight of hand that is going on here? And so here's the actual financing numbers, and I've charted them out as well on autocalculator.net. So the first one here is the current deal at 0%. You can see a monthly payment on an average Model 3 or Model Y is going to be $611 a month with total interest at $0. So if you're someone that can't pay interest for whatever reason, if it's against, because there's people out there that paying interest is against the religion, if I'm not mistaken. And so this might be the deal. No matter what, 0% interest is a great deal for you. And I calculated this at 10.5% sales tax, which I know is a lot higher than most places, but I also know California is one of the bigger demographics of everybody watching. So certainly this could make a lot of sense for you. And so $611, but at 0% interest. Here's the next deal. This is if you don't get full self-driving and you're locked in at 5.29%. So of course, this total interest is going to be the worst at almost $6,000, and the monthly payment is actually going to be lower because you're in $8,000 less vehicle, so $584 a month. And then here's the next scenario. So this is 1.99 Model Y. You can see average price $48,000 at 1.99, and there was a referral code discount, so you can see that the payment was $582 at total interest at $2,400. And what's seeming like to be the best deal in the past 3 months was the 0.99% on the Model Y. And Tesla probably knew this, and that's why they only let it live for about a couple of weeks when it was actually rolling out. But here is a deal structure of what that would actually look like: $579 a month and total interest at $1,231. And so here are all the deals stacked up together, so you can kind of see how they lay out the monthly payment all compared down here at the bottom. Wait, let me make sure I got that right. 584. Actually, I had one of these numbers wrong. 584. Wait, 584.63? 582.42. 582.42. Sorry about that. And so you can see all these different monthly payments. And so really these 3 deals, they're kind of the same in terms if you look at the monthly payment on a 72-month loan. But of course, the total interest is where you're paying that difference. And then if you look at the current deal now with all the different inventory discounts and referral code discounts, it is a higher monthly payment, but you're also not paying any interest at all. And you're also getting arguably a more built out vehicle with full self-driving. So I guess I I should have added full self-driving to all these different scenarios, but I guess that would have made it a little bit easier to see. But at the same time, we're looking at this like full self-driving is a bonus and not like a required thing that you actually have to do. So hopefully this makes a lot of sense to you. You can see that, the 0% deal is great, but at the same time, you're still paying more at the end of the day. But don't forget to stack all these different incentives to actually try and get it closed. If you can find an inventory discounted vehicle that's $4,500 off or $5,000 off, which we aren't seeing right now, then that will get that monthly payment a lot closer and you're not paying any interest at all. And so here are the deals. So this was a couple, like there's a slur of them right now, which is a great deal because Model 3 long range real wheel drive, $2,900 off. It's a stealth gray one. Here's another one, same exact thing, stealth gray, and another one, same exact thing as well. So let me go ahead and put all of these in our handy dandy spreadsheet and then share this handy dandy spreadsheet for all of you as well. So you can take a look at it and poke around to see which one of these might be a great deal for you. But certainly it is a very interesting time for sure. And if you're paying cash, then of course cash wins, but at the same time, 0%. I mean, full self-driving, I gotta say, full self-driving is definitely a very nice feature. And I've changed my mind for sure on full self-driving. And now we're kind of taking a look at, hey, there's a Model 3 performance. We might want to get one of those. And full self-driving might not be a bad option to try and get into, because it actually is usable in our daily commute. So it could be worth it. But let me know what your thoughts on it are. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. And I forgot about this as well. I put a poll on the channel and I asked everybody last night, are you buying a Tesla at 0% financing? 17% said yup. 36% said nope, it is not a good deal, and 19% said still thinking about it and already bought one, or 13% said already bought one at 0.99 or 1.99. And I think I'm still pitching the same thing. If you can get an inventory discount one and you add full self-driving, then it could be worth it. But of course, the end of the day, 0% or 0.99 with no strings attached, which I gotta say, if we're this early in the quarter doling out deals like this, or Tesla's already doling out deals like this, maybe in the middle of the quarter, we start to see some restrictions pulled. Or maybe if it's like, hey, like commit to like a 2-year full self-driving at $100 a month instead of paying that $8,000 package. Maybe that's, I mean, I would do that in a heartbeat for sure, because that would make some sense as well. But inventory is still bouncing back up, especially for Model Y. And so I do feel like if anything, maybe they pull away the full self-driving attachment to get that 0%. They pull it away from the Model Y and we just see a normal 0%. That could be an interesting move for sure for Tesla. And let me know if you would want to see that, because that could make a lot of sense as well. In this next topic, speaking of Model Y Juniper, there's been a spotting of what seems, or what people think to be, is going to be the Juniper that is covered right now. This seems to be in Spain, which if I remember correctly, the Model 3 Performance Highland version was also unveiled in Spain as well. So this could make sense that they're driving it around in Spain for whatever reason. Maybe they're doing promotions of marketing materials or anything like that. But shout out to Eddie for tagging me in this post. Here's another post of it as well from Tesla Newswire. A covered prototype of the upgraded Model Y Juniper has been spotted in Spain, making its first appearance outside the US. The pic confirms that the rear license plate will be relocated from the trunk to the bumper. It's possible that this unit was produced at Giga Berlin, indicating a mass production in Europe could be imminent. And this can make sense because just like how the Model 3 Highland refresh was released, it got released everywhere else before the US first. And so they might be making all these photo shoot materials and everything like that first in other countries, and then we'll get it later. So I'm still predicting a late June, July type of release for the Tesla Model Y. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. We put a poll out there, and a lot of people think it's going to be Q1 or Q2 of 2025. I think it's going to be a little bit later, like Q3. But I mean, there's also people that think this robotaxi event, which is happening tomorrow, people think that the Juniper is going to get released with that at that as well, which could be pretty crazy if that actually happens. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Flybills, thanks for coming in. YSBH, Nathan, Gold, thanks for coming in. Vitesh, thanks for coming in. Jordan, Jeep Life, Yoko, thanks for coming in. Great to see you. Marvin, thank you all for dropping by. If you want more fun and more activity, more comments and everything, definitely check out our Discord. We've got a secret Discord channel where we talk more deals, and that's where everybody's been talking about like the 2025 Model 3 because it's actually already released, and I guess people have already ordered it. So congrats to everybody in the chat on the Discord. If you want to join in, check it out there. And I think some of you actually, yeah, some of you already are here as well. Come on, Dennis, discount plus 0% plus 1K referral, no self-driving included. Yeah, that'd be a crazy deal. And maybe we see that later on this year. YSBH, no deal. Full self-driving should be free. I mean, that would be pretty nice. Nathan, seems like only worth it if you're already planning on getting full self-driving. Yeah, and I feel like people that have been sold on full self-driving already have full self-driving and they can transfer it. So really, I guess, like, who is this for? Gold, only benefit to 2025 Model Y is maybe the resale value, right? Is there anything else I'm missing? Yeah, only the resale value. You're exactly correct. Peter, how's it? Thanks for coming in. Vitesh, is credit score considered for 84-month term? It says promotional. Would be helpful if clarified. Thanks. Like, what credit score? You, for any promotional rate, 0.99 or whatever, you have to have good credit. So like 730 plus with good auto loan, or just put a more hefty down payment, like 30% down. That will give them the confidence, the banks the confidence to actually approve you. Jordan, do I buy a Model Y now with inventory discount, 1K referral, and 0% financing? I mean, if you want to try full self-driving, because it actually is good. We've been streaming for 2 to 3 years, and we've had the Model 3, the Model Y, S, and X, and we paid for full self-driving on the Model 3 and haven't since on any of the vehicles after. But now that we've got the Cybertruck and now the full self-driving is actually updated and usable, I gotta say, I am considering buying and paying for full self-driving for the next Tesla. And so the 0% financing deal is a good one, I would say, if you're not stretching to do that extra $8,000. Jeep, do you think Tesla will offer FUSC transfer to a new vehicle last quarter of the year? You're talking about unlimited supercharging, right? I'm not sure, because I don't think they like vehicles with that. If anything, they might let you transfer it to a vehicle and then say, like, you only get 3 years of unlimited supercharging. I could see that for sure. Jordan, do I put a big down payment? Yes. If your credit is kind of in that in between, or if you're not too confident on it, the more the better. Anywhere from, I would say, at least 10K plus. If you're worried about an approval, more the better. 100%. Yoko, I don't care about full self-driving, but love the summons feature of moving forward and back. Wish that was part of premium connectivity. Yeah, and at one point there was like a half package where you could get like the cool features like summons, the auto lane change for a certain price, but they took that away when they dropped the price of full self-driving down to $8,000. Marvin, FSD should be free for cash buyers. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying there, because like they don't have to finance a loan and pay for that. That could make a lot of sense as well. Johns, thanks for coming in. Will there be a Cybertruck deal like those? 0% interest, no interest later in the year? I don't think so. They really don't need to subsidize the Cybertruck, especially because now non-foundation is out and it's a 20K discount. Also, by the way, if there's anybody taking delivery of a non-foundation in the Los Angeles area, let me know. I'd love to join you for your delivery appointment. And also a Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive. I'd love to join you as well. Hopefully we can make a video about it. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything close to 0%. If anything, they'll start to tier it down slowly, like 4.99, 3.99, 2.99, because it's an expensive vehicle. That's a lot of money, cash, finance and everything. So certainly they don't want to subsidize any sort of rate if they don't need to. And this next topic, I know we're all excited about Tesla 0% deals, but let's take a look at the best 0% deals by the competition, just to see what's out there. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Car Dealership Guy for posting this. Here's the best 0% deals in October. We can see the list. There's plenty of hybrid vehicles, plug-in hybrid vehicles, and electric vehicles as well. Lexus RZ 0% for 72, Ford F-150 Lightning 0% for 60 months, Ioniq 5 Electric 0% for 60 months. Lincoln has that crazy deal where you can do like 2.9% for 84 months, which I guess is not that crazy anymore because now Tesla has 84 months at 2.99 or 1.99%. So maybe that's the deal if you really want to stretch and get that low monthly payment. You can see the list goes on and on with vehicles that I'm not sure I would be excited to be getting into, but certainly it is interesting to see what other vehicles are out there at subsidized rates at 0%. But if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment on an electric vehicle or a Tesla or even used vehicle, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment on a loan for a Tesla vehicle, whether it's new or used. So definitely check it out down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. Check out the link down below. Hit the apply button for a soft inquiry check on your credit so that you can see what the offer is. Thank you to Tenet. And let's get on to the live stream comments. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Vitesh, I have a bit of bad credit score in the 600. Is there any chance I could qualify for financing from a Tesla? That's a little bit tough. I mean, 600, I think it's doable. I mean, the good news is here, I would start here first. I would go to the finance tab. There should be a button somewhere. I don't know where they keep hitting. Oh, there it is. Get pre-qualified. Fill that out first, see what it says, and then take the next steps to putting that deposit, because unfortunately, Tesla won't tell you any sort of news on whether you're approved or not until after you put the deposit, and really only until like the vehicle's ready to be delivered. So of course, the best way is to take a look at one of the inventory discounted vehicles down below in the description, where we found the best deals anywhere from $2,500 to $4,000 off. Find one of the vehicles, make sure you use a Tesla referral link, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get that extra $1,000, and then place the deposit, which puts you in the backend portal so that you can actually do an application. And I would be okay with you doing an application because it's on an inventory vehicle, which actually could turn into a delivery within these next couple of weeks. Tim Mateo, thanks for coming in. Love your channel though. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. Hypernova, do you think Canada will get the Model 3 Performance made in the USA since there's now a tariff, but I don't see any changes on the website, including the HP? That's a good question. Yeah, I guess so. It makes sense because they don't want to do any of the tariffs or tax. They don't want to raise the price, right? Brendan, can you do coverage of the DCAP if anyone is buying that route? DCAP, what is DCAP? Is that the California $12,000 incentive? I mean, that just got released pretty slowly, and so I've yet to find anyone that has gotten approved for that. I think it's only in like certain counties, and it starts to release to more counties for California. But I mean, there's a full website, and if anybody's gotten approved on that, let me know. I'd love to talk to you about it and see if the process was easy, hard. It seems like you have to apply first before actually getting into that, and so that could make a lot of sense. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. Definitely check out the channel. We've got a giveaway running on the channel if you want to win some Cybertruck accessories. There's a Cybertruck video if you can find that, and see you guys tomorrow. See ya.